It's been a hell of a few days for Elon Musk, who's been triggering the woke establishment perhaps even more than Trump ever did, which is shocking because you thought they'd never be that triggered again. But it seems like a rich guy messing around on Twitter actually is more important to them than actual like world events and things like that. But that's SJWs for you. You can't ever please them. So Elon went on stage with Dave Chappelle in San Francisco, which is where I'm from. I almost went to that. Almost went to it, guys. But I decided not to last minute. It was kind of raining. I didn't want to drive out there. And got booed by the crowd. It was kind of odd, seeing as, he's been a person who's been around this area for a long time. But now it's gone a step further, my friends. And you won't believe what they're doing on Twitter. The woke-tards. Let's see what they're up to. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author. I'm an award-winning comic creator, and this is my new fantasy novel, The Demon's Eye. It is about good versus evil. It's about conspiracies happening in the background, which we'll get to in a second. So if you enjoy classic stuff, Lord of the Rings, Conan the Barbarian, anything that's good from our culture in fantasy, you will absolutely enjoy this. I'll leave this link in the description below. It's only $3.99 for an ebook, a great read for your weekend, so please check it out and support the channel. Appreciate you guys for being there. Yes, here's the tweet of the day. This comes from a literal medical doctor, Caroline or Bueno. She seems no bueno. I don't know about that. No pronouns in the bio. But here she says, Elon just said, follow the white rabbit, as he's been releasing the Twitter files over the last several days, which show unequivocally that all the, quote, conspiracies we had about us getting banned for no reason, which I was, and shadow banned for no reason, which I also was, were actually coordinated and planned by Twitter employees in conjunction with the elites. It was absolutely crazy what went on, and all the evidence that they're showing is really terrible as to what Twitter was up to. They were not running a good quality company. They were just running a political operation in order to try to silence people, and it's shown. But here's what Caroline says to this. Caroline's so smart. Elon Musk is now explicitly encouraging his 120 million followers to start following QAnon. Dun, dun, dun. Put differently, Elon Musk is encouraging his 120 million followers to join a domestic terrorism movement. You see how they hyperventilate all the time. He didn't say anything of the sort. He didn't say anything about QAnon. This lady is deranged and delusional, obviously. And yet you see where she goes with this. And calling things a domestic terrorism movement is absolutely out of control, as I don't know anybody even like who does follow that sort of thing that advocates violence or anything like that. I mean, they're all usually just kind of boomers, let's be honest. She goes further, though. She doesn't just stop there. Yeah, so QAnon fans have definitely noticed Elon Musk's follow the white rabbit tweet and have already started connecting it to Podesta, Hillary Clinton, child trafficking, Saudi Arabia, and more. Well, I'm sorry that those connections are there, and all this weird stuff was happening around Twitter, and this stuff does happen around the elites. But that has nothing to do with QAnon. It just has to do with the fact that most of the elites are ugly, terrible people, and they are all connected. They are all sycophants. They all are out there doing their whole nepotism crap all over. And it's been something that's been happening for a long time. And us noticing it is supposed to make us crazy or something like that. No, it isn't. Us noticing it is just reality. And it's good that more people are waking up to it. It's good that more people are seeing it. Because these people are not out for your best interest. They're not out for your safe space of no problems on speech and things like that. They're out there to try to manipulate you, to try to enslave you, to try to pull the wool over your eyes so that you continue to just work and work while they reap all the benefits for it. These people who are in charge of the corporations, in charge of the government, are pure evil. They do worship Moloch. It is true. That has nothing to do with a QAnon thing out there, but that's how they want to frame things to try to paint you as the conspiracy theorist when you're just a person noticing rational things happening. Gosh, this is what they do every single time. But look, we just laugh at it. We make fun of them. We destroy their power through mockery, through sarcasm, and through fun. And they can't handle it. And that's exactly what Elon's doing with his fun, with his mockery on Twitter. It's been fun to watch. That's exactly what we're doing here too. And guys, the best is yet to come. I really think that we're starting to turn the corner on some of this stuff in our culture. And I think we're about to be on the precipice of a real change. And it starts with being able to speak freely. All right. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. Love to hear from you. And of course, make sure to check out my fantasy novel, The Demon's Eye. The link's in the description below. Appreciate you guys for being there.